Hey everybody, Abraham here, and I want to tell you guys exactly how I'm losing weight and exactly what I'm doing in a really fast video about my diet and exercise. So every day I do a half hour on a treadmill. Well, it's like a bicycle thing, and then I do between 150 to 200 push-ups until my arms collapse. I can't do anymore. And for the first 7 days of the diet, I fast, which means I don't eat anything. Then on the eighth day and continuing, I do this diet. And it might not be super healthy, but it's the best way to get a lot of food with low calorie amount. So my goal, because the body burns off about 500, depending on your body shape and how much activity you do, 500 to 750 calories a day. So I'm trying to be at 500 or less calories a day. I know that's extreme, but it's really important. Once you see what I do here, you'll be in shock at how much you can actually eat. Now, I take a third of this bag. This is a what size bag? 60-ounce bag. It's really huge. Like, look how big it is compared to my hand, okay? So I wanted to show you the nutrition stuff on the back of this bag. It's Normandy blend. Per serving, you get 20 calories. So say you ate a third of the bag, right? Say you want to cook up and eat a third of the bag. Say that's 7 servings, right? So you would get 7 times 20 is 140, right? But you're not really, that's a low count, right? That's good for calories, but we need to remember that in order to burn fat off your body, you have to stop eating carbohydrates and sugars, okay? And that will make your body turn from burning glucose to actually burning your stored up body fat. So you want to look at the back of this, and it says it's a decent fat. It's got almost no fat. It's got a little bit of protein, and it's got very low carbs. And dietary fiber is okay, but you don't want high sugar. But this is a very small amount of sugar. So if we ate a third of the bag, that's seven portion sizes, which is only 14 grams. That's not a lot. You want to stay under 30 grams, preferably under 20 grams. So you can stay in ketosis and you can lose weight, actual body fat. All right. So you take a third of the bag. Then I get these things right here. They're really good. And if you don't like hot food, don't worry, it's not hot. It's a little bit spicy, but it's not hot, bro. Because I hate hot food. You know what I mean? Spicy hot food. So these are really great, and they're pretty huge, bro. And they're really amazing. When you cook them up, oh my God, bro. They're so good, okay? These are the best sausages I've ever had in my life. So, so these, you want to look, it's medium. You want to get the medium ones. So it tastes great, and they're really filling, and they're really great. So I want to show you the stuff on the back. So each one is 130 calories, okay, per link, okay, pan fried. Remember, you put a little water in the pan. You don't want to use butter because that skyrockets the calorie count. So you just want to use a little bit of water, and you do 130 calories per one. So you take 2 of these, which is 260 calories, okay? So So if you're working out, you got high fat, which means your body gets used to burning fat instead of glucose, so it's helping to change your system. You only get 1 gram of carbohydrates, and possibly a sugar, within each link. So if we counted the third of the bag of the Normandy blend, and 2 of these, we're at, let's see, it's 140 plus 260, we're at 400 calories with only 16 grams of carbohydrates or sugars, okay? Because you're working out and you got to replenish your protein to be able to build up your muscles, you got, 34 grams of protein, so far. Plus you got a little bit of grams over here. You got maybe, if you have less than one, say it's a half, you got 3.4, and you want to round it up. So you'll have 40 grams of protein so far. And to get your little bit of sweetener, like your little bit of extra taste on it, people are going to go mental because they're going to be like, oh my God, that's what makes you fat. It actually doesn't make you fat. I like this kind, bacon, because it has the least amount of carbs in it, and it tastes great. But if you actually look at the back, you want a high fat content, a medium protein content, and a low sugar content. So I want to tell you guys something that's really important. You can go look this at yourself at any store you go to. You want to use I use about 2 servings. So it comes out to 200 calories. So we're at about 600 calories. But I'm going to explain how I get down to 500 calories here in a minute. But you have good fat, which helps your body turn from burning glucose to actually burning body fat. And you have a low sugar. So if you add these two servings, you get to 18. So you're under your goal of 20 grams of sugar per day, okay? And then you have proteins, adds a little bit, so you got about, you're roughly at 40 grams. Now here, I want to show you guys exactly what this looks like when you make it out. So you boil the vegetables from the third of the bag on the stovetop, okay, in water. You drain them, as you see I've done there, and then you take that same pan, because I use like a saucing pan, and because it's not that much that goes into it. You don't need that much water because there's not that much vegetables in there when it's floating around. Because it's a big pan. It's pretty big. It's like the size of a pizza. So then you just keep a little bit of water in there, and you do these two. All right? And then once you've fully cooked them, I like mine well done, brown throughout, no red in any of it. It's super disgusting. I don't know why people like, blood in their meat. Oh my God, it's so gross. But I don't have it. And then once you take it out, you put it all onto a plate or a bowl, the 2 sausage links, and the third of the bag of this, and you douse it a little bit with this. Now I did this for the video to be able to show you what it looks like on a plate, but I don't use this much as what you're about to see. Now this is what it comes out to, okay? It comes out to this. And that is so beautiful. Now, like I said, I've exaggerated how much I actually put on here. I don't really put that. I only put about half of that amount. But I did that for the video to make it look pretty. But look at this, okay? If I back it up, okay, look how much food you're actually getting. I have a hand like the size of a frying pan. I'm a really big dude. And look at that. It is bigger than my hand. And look how tall it is. It's like 3 or 4 inches high. So it's a lot of food, dude, that you can eat. Now, here's the deal. Here's how you get, so it's about 600 calories right here. Here's how you get down. If you eat it all as fast as you can, you'll get full fast, because if you only eat this at one sitting at one time a day so that your body can burn it off real easy, and you fast for the other 23 hours of the day, your stomach will shrink. So when you eat it all at one time, right, you won't be able to eat all this. You'll be feeling stuffed, right? And I know, because the further my hand, it looks huge, but it's not that huge. If I actually put my hand on it, right, I'm touching it and I got the stuff on my hand. But if I put my hand on it, you can see how much that is. That's freaking huge, okay? It's a lot. But I want to tell you, I eat these two, all right? And I eat about 2/3 of this. So I leave about 1/3 of it there, and I'm sorry that I waste food. Lord, forgive me in Jesus' name. But it's just common vegetables. It's not that big of a deal. And I eat about 2/3 of it. So it keeps me at about 500 or less. And because I do my exercises of push-ups and the cycling bike, that brings it up to at least 1,000 calories. So because I switched my system over to burning actual fat from burning glucose, which is sugar, and I'm not eating high sugar content, and I'm eating very low sugar content, because I switched my body over to burning fat, every single day I'm burning at least 500 calories of actually stored body fat. That's amazing, bro. And if you did that every day for an entire month, you would lose, let me see, you would lose 15,000 calories of body fat that's stored inside your belly, your thighs, your man boobs, whatever. You did that for 6 months. Let's see, 6 times 15 is that'd be 30, 60, 90,000 calories. 90,000 calories in 6 months. You be by the time the winter's over, I mean it's October going into November right now, and by the time it comes when winter's over and you're about to get ready, if you've done this for the next 7 months, by the time Beachbody 2021 comes along, you'll be super ripped, you'll be super tank, and you'll feel amazing. You can get the most beautiful woman to be your wife, and you can get I mean, don't be looking, you women be looking whorish with terrible outfits, but you can look really beautiful. You can fit in your dream dress if you're a chick. If you're a dude, you can actually walk around on the beach with your shirt off. Think about that. And I know people are going to laugh about that, but there's a lot of fat guys that feel ashamed, like me, not just because I'm fat a little bit, but because it's like I won't take off my clothes in front of other people. It just doesn't feel proper. So, because of morality and stuff. So I don't want to be causing any lust in case anybody does actually like me, in case any woman does actually like me. So, but if you are ashamed to take off your shirt, you can actually take off your shirt, bro. And here's the deal. It's gonna suck. I'm gonna tell you the truth. It's gonna suck for like the first month, right? It's gonna really suck ass. But after a while, because I've already done this. I did this like 2 years ago and I stayed with it. I was at about 800 calories before, but this time I'm slimming down to 500 calories because I want to be ready by my birthday, April 7th, okay? And this is October. This is like the beginning or middle of October. So I want to be ready by my birthday, my 38th birthday, to have an actual beach body for the first time in 20 years since before I got all these like physical ailments. I used to be like a bodybuilder, okay? So before that, I want to look like I did when I was young, okay? And so for my 38th birthday, I want to treat myself by making myself to have a great body. So it's going to be a great deal. And I think that if you guys tried your hardest to focus on this, you will be able to really fix your life because it changes the way you think about things. It changes your mindset to being leaner, to being less, and it will change the way you think so that in like the way you do your economics, you'll start slimming down and cutting off the fat off of every area of your life. The way you spend your money, you won't be wasting it. You'll be more energetic. You'll be able to do things and be more creative to do activities that cost less money. I mean, like, it will help you in many different ways once you get into that mindset of being like on the go. I gotta be walking everywhere instead of driving a car. I gotta be riding a bike, and I gotta stay slim. And I don't have time for nonsense of gossip and talking for 12 hours. I actually got stuff I want to do. You know what I mean? Like, I want to clean my entire house. I want to redecorate my house. I want to write that new book or new song or try to learn a new craft. Like, you'll get into a mindset where I ain't got time for games no more. I want to persevere, okay, and make myself better. You'll get in that mindset just by simply dieting and feeling hunger pains and starvation once in a while. It'll get you in the mindset of survival, and you'll start doing things you haven't done before, and you'll actually start setting goals and actually making those goals. So it's a really good deal. And here's the other thing. Here's a fantastic trick I want to teach you. If you're doing the fasting for the first week, get simple purified water, regular purified water, 20-ounce bottles. I go with Sam's Choice from Walmart. 20-ounce bottles of Sam's Choice purified water. Here is the most amazing thing, to be able to trick your mind into thinking you actually might be eating something and you only have 20 calories a day. You take 2 bouillon cubes, chicken bouillon cubes, okay? And you put them in a 20-ounce bottle of water. You heat it in the microwave for 2 minutes, okay? And you shake it up. In 5 minutes, you have a drink that's purified water with bouillon cubes in it. And you sip that throughout the day. And you can do 2 sets of that because each bouillon cube has 0 sugars, and it has, or maybe it has like a half a gram or 1 gram of sugar. But the most important thing is each bouillon cube only has 5 calories. So the first drink that you have with 2 bouillon cubes, that's 10 calories. And that can last you half the day. And if you do it again, you're tasting like a soup broth kind of thing. And you can trick your mind into thinking, after you take a drink of it and you go outside or you go to do something, I just ate dinner, all right? Or I just ate lunch. I feel good. I can still taste it in my mouth. And you do that whenever you feel a hunger pain. And it will eventually trick your body into thinking you're eating. So as you go into hypoglycemia, which is lack of sugar, and you start getting shaky and stuff, you can trick your mind with the placebo effect of the bouillon cubes in the water to think that you're actually eating something. And that's what you can do for the first week to cut off all of the excess water and water weight and to switch your body from burning glucose, sugar, to burning actual body fat within the first week of fasting. So that's a very important tool that you can use. And I just want to tell you guys all that because I don't want to be, because you'll go online, you'll see a bunch of people talking about like, oh man, if you buy my tapes or you listen to my seminar or you go here or you do this, I'll tell you the secrets to it. Well, guess what, guys? You don't have to give me any money, $0. And all you have to do is just do what I told you, and I guarantee you results. Guaranteed results. Okay? So if you can't remember the exercise or the diet or the fasting, all you have to do is rewatch this video and you'll actually be able to get it done. So I'm going to go plow into this and I'm going to go work out. All right? Jesus infinitely loves all you guys, and I super love you as well. Have an amazing day. Let's get fit together, fit and healthy and motivated toward our dreams, okay? And let's do it. Everybody, get excited and bless King Jesus.